So Bianca, what do you and your new gumboots have to show us?
Too many pumpkins.
Too many pumpkins. How's it going, folks? We've just come back from a bit of a harvest of sorts. Yes. So over in the pig pen over there, the old pig pen, it's not a pig pen now, we're not using it as a pig pen. But there are a load of pumpkins coming off a plant, and this is today's harvest.
And one we thought was okay, but that's not, that's rotten.
That's rotten. Give us a look, gander. Is it like a fruit fly strike or worse?
I think it's probably just, it's been sitting too long. It's been burrowed into and...
Oh yeah, it's a little bit squishy.
Oh yeah, a bit stinky.
Bit stinky?
I might just go and peg that back in the paddock.
Oh, I can get that now. Yeah, I can smell that.
All right, it's gone.
It's gone. I would like next year's pumpkins to be there.
There?
There.
Right there.
Right there. Ooh. Ooh, that went a bit splatter.
Well, I spread the seed.
You did spread the seed. Yeah, we thought we saw a couple, excuse your noggin, just over here last week. Oh, no, that's where we were getting them from before. Yeah, we harvested a whole heap from over there. There's a whole heap over the other side and bits and pieces everywhere. A couple in that little enclosure down there. And I can see one down here that could be ready pretty soon.
I didn't go into that patch.
Down in there. Oh, there's a couple of other big ones down in here, but they're not quite ready. So the other thing Bianca did was grab a couple of tomatoes from inside.
Yeah, I'll come back and I'll grab these.
Yeah, the ones inside though, they were just a little bit...
Yeah, a little bit overdone, a bit gooey.
But there'll be seeds will be falling, and yeah, next season...
They'll be everywhere.
They'll be everywhere.
We didn't check that one hanging in the fence over there.
That one over there, that one just there, but yeah, probably a little bit green.
Yeah, it's probably getting close because it's gets half decent sun.
Yeah. What else happened this week, Bianca?
Besides Kira.
Besides Kira coming back up after her graduation?
Our tank rupturing.
That's right.
And losing all our water.
All our water. So we'll go over and give the folks a bit of a gander. G'day. We've still got 21, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And Jack likes to just walk down just to spook them. And the chooks are doing okay as well. They stayed in there when we went down to Brisbane as well. The feeder was moved in there and they had more than enough water, a couple of buckets of water in there.
When I came home and opened it up, Chook didn't want to come out.
Didn't she?
No, she came out, she had a look and walked straight back in.
Oh, okay. So yeah, nice and secure while we're away. Not the ideal situation, but it's better than wild dogs or foxes having a feast on them.
The dog's sneezing his brains out. Get it out, Jack.
Shouldn't snort wallaby poo, dude. Look, he's eating wallaby poo.
He's back at it. You're gross.
You gross dog. So before we get to the rainwater tank, we'll give you a bit of a look at the Aqueduct build. I'll just move around the other side so you're not being showing the sun. But we now have a single span from that tank all the way over to the bracket coming off the carport. The main reason is this big hardwood post that was there was only in the ground just under 2 foot, under 60 centimetres, and was starting to fall that way. So we thought it best to replace it, didn't we, my dear?
Yes.
So what we've got is 4 lengths of wire rope held on to some brackets that I made up. And these 2 close ones, that's the one I just showed you and that one there, they go up to the fork in the tree there. They're connected to some chain inside a plastic hose, so the chain doesn't rot with the moisture that sits in the fork of the tree. And they're held on to these brackets, which are aluminium, using a stainless steel turnbuckle there and the old turnbuckle over there. And the brackets are held on by some stainless steel hose clamps. Oh, the only thing we had to spring for was 3 stainless steel turnbuckles. The rest I either picked up in the aqua gardening auction or the things I already had. So that's how this long section or over here towards the house is held up. Closer to the tanks, Bianca came up with a great idea, putting the wire directly onto the tree.
So just a couple of stainless steel screws and...
Yep, they went in probably around about 15 centimetres or half a foot, and that was through some chain.
Chain, yep, so if the wire breaks, the chain won't.
And then again down to some stainless steel turnbuckles, wire rope, and some clamps on there that are bolted on. So far in the high winds, we haven't had any issues with it, and we've only had a little bit of rain, so we haven't been able to test it out too much. The other thing we did do is leave this wire here So we have, this is one of the failed bracket wires, just so we have something in the fork of the tree in case we need to get something back up there. The reason being is it took quite a few turns with some sinkers on some fishing line to swing it and get it up over the fork. It was a bit of afternoon fun, and then we had some Telstra rope just as a bit of a makeshift brace after the last wire broke. So yeah, that wire there could come in handy if we need to feed something else up in there. But then on Monday morning, Kira went to wash the dishes and there was no water.
No.
And we came out here, and all around the base of this tank, as we showed in the short, was very wet, and there was a puddle of water just under this old valve section up here that's no longer used. We think that's an older connection to the house, but that whole area was just filled with water.
No wonder all the weeds are doing so beautifully around here.
Yeah, they are. Just at a glance, I didn't notice any extra water on the ground, but there would have been water leaking down there for at least a week, I reckon. So around here, after some investigation, I found under this little insert here, this is another area where you could put a valve in. This little line here is actually where the plastic is separating, ripping apart, and it goes down there and underneath the tank itself. So it could have been leaking under the tank and then slowly opened up here, we don't know. But yeah, it could be a fault line from where this fitting here has been welded into the main tank. Not 100% sure, but definitely a fault line we can't fix ourselves without removing the tank, flipping it over and welding it up again. I don't know if it's worth it. We're going to speak to some professionals about that. But yeah, obviously we need to fix it so we have water again. So how are we going to fix it, Bianca? Actually, we should...
Probably with lots of swear words.
Lots of swear words. We should probably mention what's going on down here because we're having a few issues, aren't we?
Yes. So this valve does nothing.
So I have seen other valves, gate valves like this, and yeah, they strip up the top and this just spins. But this one just keeps going.
This one still works.
Yep. So that's opening it up because I've already closed it off in case we had rain while we were away. So no water is entering here if it rains.
No, so we keep that shut.
So over here, we need to replace this. And by the look of it, I think I actually have to...
I think you have to... Can we take this out?
I have to take this section off. I have to unscrew that so I can unscrew it from what looks like a plastic insert into the tank, the thread of the tank. And then I should be able to thread this ball valve on. We're not doing this today, we need some extra parts. And yeah, then what I'm hoping to do is actually exchange some of these parts. I need to buy some more. I thought I'd brought my my poly plumbing bits and pieces up, but I haven't. They're down in Ipswich, and being the weekend, everything's shut. And all I could get today on Saturday is a 2-inch valve and a coupler fitting. So what I'm thinking is I'm not too sure how well this reducer is going to go. This is basically a 50 down to 40 mil or 2-inch down to 1.5 inches that takes this fitting here and then this fitting here, and then it goes out to a piece of hose that is a little bit UV fried, so it's pretty much will rock hard, so that needs to be replaced. A bit up in the air at the moment, aren't we, my love?
Yeah, well, it's just we need to patch it so we can have water, and then we'll do our homework and work out what we're going to do. Because if this one's already split and failed, this one's probably not too far gone.
And we do think they are about 25 to 30 years old.
Yeah, possibly.
So there will be a video explaining what we want to do in the future once we work it out.
Yeah.
I might have a crack at it tomorrow. I've got an air run to run in a minute, but I might have a crack at it tomorrow and see if we can, yes, Jackie, just reuse those fittings.
Come on.
And yeah, we'll see how we go anyway. So we still have water to flush toilets and wash hands and that sort of thing, and that comes from these two 5,000 litre water tanks. And Bianca's just going to show you how much water's in there, because it comes from gravity out of that hose. So it's not flowing there.
No, I should hope not.
Yeah. And we know where it is, so you know roughly where to stop. Basically the water will start flowing as soon as that hose...
There it is.
There it is. So it's just probably round about under there. So we've got more than enough water to see us through to flush toilets and wash hands and that sort of thing. It's not drinkable water though.
No, not really.
We possibly could run it through some sort of filtration. But yeah, that is, yeah, what we're working with at the moment. And when we do fix the valve on that tank over there, we're actually going to get some water trucked in. It's 13,000 litres for around about $350-ish. Hopefully next week we'll have a bit of an update showing you how the water being put back on.
Yeah.
A bit of an update on the rat tail grass and bits and pieces like that. And now Jackie is out of my face, there will most possibly be some hydroponic garden video content coming very soon.
Ooh.
Yeah, but first priority is the water for the house,
Yes.
so we can shower again. So we'll keep flushing the loos and washing hands from the other tanks. And yeah, we just can't really have a nice, decent, warm shower at the moment.
No.
No.
I can't have a bath either because the bathtub plug's buggered.
Yeah, the bathtub's stuff, so such is life.
Oh well.
But I think we will pretty much all leave it there before I get drooled on. You got anything else to add?
The moon's out.
The moon is out.
I'm very tired.
You're very tired? It's been a long day. Anyway, I do hope you're all well and happy and have an absolutely fantastic corker of a week. And we'll see you next video. Bye.
Bye.
What do you reckon, Jack? You're getting a bit personal, bud. You're getting a bit personal. Nah.
I wouldn't let him kiss you. I think he's been eating.
He's been eating wallaby poo. I'm sorry.
Yuck.
Yeah,
You're gross, Jack.
very gross. Or we could just lay here and have a nap.
Yeah, sounds good actually. No, no. Go away, poo-poo
He's
eater.
going to knock the tripod over. I'm under the wrong end. I'm under the wrong end.
Over here. Come on.
I'm out of here.